Good morning, Nigerians, and here is the morning news. President Bola Tinubu has hinted at a mechanization program coming to transform the agricultural sector across zones of the Federation, as he assures that the country will overcome terrorism and other forms of insecurity in the country. The president made these commitments as he declared open the National Economic Council Conference at the State House in Abuja.
To strengthen our security forces, to defeat terrorism and combat it. That I promise you is what has kept all of us sleepless at night. But I assure you that we will win.
And on the economy, the federal government says the 2026 budget is strategic to the stabilization and expansion of Nigeria's economy. The Minister of State for Finance, Anita Azuka, while speaking at a public hearing on the 2026 budget organized by the Senate Appropriations Committee, said the budget reflects realities across sectors.
It is no longer sufficient for budgets to be well crafted on paper. This shift means more employment opportunities, improvements in macroeconomic stability, infrastructure delivery, national security, and ultimately the welfare of our citizens.
The transition pressure and the competing executive demand provide an important lesson in 2026.
Meanwhile, Nigeria's push for economic recovery and industrial expansion took center stage as the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment defended its 2026 budget before a joint committee of the National Assembly on Industry, Trade and Investment.
When we negotiate with other countries, they agree to take our goods so that our people can sell, and they also agree to buy our goods.
The last money that we had grant for vaccine financing was 2024. Even that was not complete. Yet we have continued to immunize Nigerian children to protect them from diseases.
The Court of Appeal Abuja Division has held that the Senate acted within its power when suspended the lawmaker representing Kogi Central Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan for misconduct. In a unanimous decision by a three-man panel of justices, the Intermediate Court pointed out that it was satisfied that neither the appellant's parliamentary privilege nor her constitutional rights were breached as a result of her suspension from the Senate. The appellant court, however, vacated the contempt proceedings and 5 million naira fine that were awarded against Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan over the satirical apology she made to the Senate President Godswill Akpabio. In its lead verdict delivered by Justice Abba Mohammed, held that the Senate President was not wrong to have denied the appellant, who was not on the official seat that was allotted to her during plenary on February 20, 2025, the opportunity to speak. It held that the Senate President is empowered by the rules to allocate seats to members, adding that lawmakers are only allowed to speak from seats allocated to them. Gombe State government has taken over several development projects executed by the Northeast Development Commission, NEDC. The Minister for Regional Development, Uba Megari Amadu, officially handed over the projects to the State Deputy Governor, Manasseh Jato.
Basic equipment were not already there. They probably will be waiting for the structures to be completed. You don't bring the equipment when the construction is ongoing or not yet completed. In fact, structures, they must be 100% completed before equipment.
And those are the highlights of the news at this time. Good morning, Nigeria continues with Claire and Jumai. After this break, do stay with us.